Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Bocadillos de calamares, calamari sandwiches, a popular street food in Spain. Bocadillos de calamares are popular street food sandwiches in Spain, especially in cities like Madrid and Santa Cruz de Tenerife. Here's how they are typically prepared. Ingredients: calamari, squid, fresh or frozen, cleaned and sliced into rings or strips. Flour, all-purpose flour for coating the calamari. Salt and pepper, to season the calamari. Oil, vegetable oil or olive oil for frying. Bread rolls, crusty bread rolls, preferably baguette style. Optional toppings, lemon wedges, garlic mayonnaise, aioli, lettuce, or tomato slices. Instructions: prepare the calamari. If using fresh calamari, clean them thoroughly, removing the skin and any innards. Cut into rings or strips. If using frozen calamari, thaw according to package instructions. Season and coat. Season the calamari rings with salt and pepper. Dredge them lightly in flour, shaking off any excess. This helps create a crispy coating when fried. Heat the oil. In a large frying pan or pot, heat enough oil to deep fry the calamari. The oil should be hot but not smoking, around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Fry the calamari. Carefully place the calamari rings in the hot oil, a few at a time, making sure not to overcrowd the pan. Fry for about 1 to 2 minutes per batch, or until golden brown and crispy. Remove with a slotted spoon and drain on paper towels to remove excess oil. Assemble the sandwiches. While the calamari is frying, prepare the bread rolls. Slice them open if they are not already. Optionally, you can toast the bread rolls lightly. Serve. Fill each bread roll with a generous portion of fried calamari. Add optional toppings such as lettuce, tomato slices, or a dollop of garlic mayonnaise, aioli. Squeeze a wedge of lemon over the calamari for extra flavor if desired. Pinchos de pollo, grilled chicken skewers. Pinchos de pollo are delicious grilled chicken skewers that are popular as a street food or tapas in Spain. Here's how you can make them. Ingredients: chicken breast, cut into bite-sized cubes or strips. Olive oil, for marinating and grilling. Garlic, minced or finely chopped. Lemon juice, freshly squeezed. Paprika, smoked paprika adds a nice flavor, but regular paprika works well too. Salt and pepper, to taste. Skewers, wooden or metal skewers for grilling. Optional, chopped parsley for garnish. Instructions: prepare the marinade. In a bowl, combine olive oil, minced garlic, lemon juice, paprika, salt, and pepper. Adjust seasoning to your taste. Marinate the chicken. Place the chicken cubes or strips in the marinade and toss to coat evenly. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap or transfer to a zip-top bag. Refrigerate and marinate for at least 30 minutes, or ideally up to 2 hours to allow the flavors to meld. Preheat the grill. If using wooden skewers, soak them in water for about 30 minutes to prevent burning. Preheat your grill to medium-high heat. Skewer the chicken. Thread the marinated chicken pieces onto the skewers, leaving a little space between each piece. Grill the skewers. Place the skewers on the preheated grill. Grill for about 5 to 7 minutes per side, or until the chicken is cooked through and has nice grill marks. Cooking time may vary depending on the size of the chicken pieces and the heat of your grill. Serve. Remove the skewers from the grill and let them rest for a few minutes. Sprinkle with chopped parsley for garnish if desired. Serve hot as a tapa or street food snack. Arepas, cornmeal patties often filled with cheese, meats, or beans. Arepas are delicious cornmeal cakes that are popular in many Latin American countries, particularly in Colombia and Venezuela. Here's how you can make them. Ingredients: 2 cups pre-cooked white or yellow cornmeal, harina de maíz, also known as mazaripa. 1½ to 2 cups warm water. 1 teaspoon salt. 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, optional, for cooking. Instructions. Mix the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine the pre-cooked cornmeal, arepa, with salt. Gradually add warm water, starting with 1½ cups. Mix with your hands or a spoon until the dough comes together and is soft and smooth. Add more water if needed, a little at a time, until the dough is pliable, but not sticky. Knead the dough. Knead the dough for a few minutes until it's smooth and uniform. The dough should be moist and hold together well without cracking at the edges. Shape the arepas. Divide the dough into 8 to 10 portions, depending on how large you want your arepas. Roll each portion into a ball and then flatten it into a disc about ½ inch thick. You can also shape them into rounds or ovals, about 4 to 5 inches in diameter. Cook the arepas. Heat a non-stick skillet or griddle over medium heat. Brush lightly with oil if desired, although traditionally arepas are cooked without oil. Cook the arepas for about 5 to 6 minutes on each side, or until they develop a golden brown crust. You can cover the skillet during cooking, to help them cook through. Finish cooking, optional. Once both sides are golden brown, you can finish cooking the arepas by baking them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes. This step ensures they are cooked through and have a slightly crispy exterior. Serve. Serve warm arepas with your favorite toppings or fillings. Common choices include cheese, avocado, shredded meat, beans, or just butter. Montaditos, small sandwiches with different fillings, similar to tapas. Montaditos are a popular Spanish appetizer or snack consisting of small slices of bread topped with various ingredients. Here's how you can prepare them. Ingredients. Baguette or small slices of bread, preferably slightly toasted. Olive oil, for drizzling. Toppings of your choice, examples include Serrano ham, jamon serrano. Manchego cheese. Spanish chorizo. Smoked salmon. Roasted vegetables, e.g., peppers, eggplant. Tomato and garlic spread, tomate frito, or tomate triturado. Spanish tortilla, potato omelette. Anchovies. Piquillo peppers. Olives. Instructions. Prepare the bread. If you're using a baguette, slice it into small rounds, about ½ inch thick. You can lightly toast the bread slices if desired. Assemble the montaditos. Drizzle a little olive oil over each slice of bread. Top each slice with your desired ingredients. For example, you can place a slice of jamon serrano and a piece of manchego cheese on one, and some roasted vegetables with a drizzle of tomato spread on another. Serve. Arrange the montaditos on a platter and serve immediately. They are meant to be enjoyed as finger food or appetizers. Queso asado, grilled cheese, typically Canarian cheese varieties. Queso asado, also known as grilled cheese, is a simple yet delicious dish that can be enjoyed on its own or as a complement to other dishes. Here's how you can prepare queso asado. Ingredients. Cheese of your choice, traditionally used in Latin American cuisine, are varieties like queso blanco, queso fresco, or panela, but you can use any cheese that melts well. Optional, slices of bread, tortillas, or arepas to serve alongside. Instructions. Choose your cheese. Select a cheese that melts well and has a good flavor. Queso blanco, queso fresco, panela, or even mozzarella or cheddar work well. Prepare the cheese. Cut the cheese into slices or wedges, depending on your preference. If using a soft cheese like queso blanco or queso fresco, you can slice it into rounds or wedges. For harder cheeses like panela, slicing into thicker slices works best. Grill or fry the cheese. Heat a non-stick skillet or grill pan over medium heat. You can also use a regular frying pan with a little oil if preferred. Place the cheese slices or wedges onto the hot pan. Let them cook for a few minutes on each side until they develop a golden brown crust. Be careful not to overcook, as the cheese should melt but retain its shape. Serve. Transfer the grilled cheese to a serving plate. You can serve it as is, or with slices of bread, tortillas, or arepas on the side. Queso asado is often enjoyed with accompaniments like guacamole, salsa, or pico de gallo. Tacos, Mexican-style tacos with various fillings. Tacos are a beloved dish in Mexican cuisine, known for their versatility and delicious flavors. Here's a basic guide to making traditional tacos. Ingredients: corn or flour tortillas, typically small, about 6 inches in diameter. Protein of your choice, e.g., beef, chicken, pork, fish, shrimp, tofu. Toppings and fillings: choose from options like salsa, guacamole, shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, onions, cilantro, cheese, sour cream, lime wedges. Seasonings and spices, e.g., chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, paprika, salt, pepper. Instructions: prepare the filling. Choose your protein, e.g., beef, chicken, etc., and season it with your preferred spices. Cook the protein until done, grill, sauté, or roast according to your preference. Shred or chop the cooked protein into bite-sized pieces. Warm the tortillas. Heat a dry skillet or griddle over medium heat. Warm the tortillas for about 30 seconds on each side until they are soft and pliable. Alternatively, you can wrap a stack of tortillas in foil and warm them in a low oven. Assemble the tacos. Place a spoonful of the cooked protein onto each tortilla. Add your desired toppings and fillings, such as salsa, guacamole, shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, onions, cilantro, cheese, sour cream, and a squeeze of lime juice. Serve. Arrange the tacos on a platter and serve immediately while warm. Morcilla, blood sausage. Morcilla is a type of blood sausage that is popular in Spanish and Latin American cuisines. It is made using pork blood as the primary ingredient, along with other components like fat, onions, rice, and various spices. The exact recipe can vary depending on regional preferences, but here's a general guide to preparing morcilla. Ingredients: pork blood, fresh or dried. Pork fat, or other animal fat. Onions, finely chopped. Cooked rice. Paprika. Salt. Pepper. Cinnamon, optional, depending on regional variation. Natural casings, typically pig intestines or synthetic casings. Instructions: prepare the casings. If you're using natural casings, clean and soak them in water to soften them before stuffing. Synthetic casings may not require soaking. Mix the ingredients. In a large mixing bowl, combine the pork blood, finely chopped onions, cooked rice, pork fat, diced or ground, and spices, paprika, salt, pepper, and cinnamon if using. Mix everything thoroughly until well combined. Stuff the casings. Use a sausage stuffer or a funnel to fill the casings with the blood mixture. Be careful not to overfill, as you need to tie off the ends securely to form individual sausages. Cooking. Once stuffed, tie off the ends of each morcilla with kitchen twine to secure them. Prick the sausages with a needle to release any trapped air bubbles. There are several ways to cook morcilla. You can grill, fry, or poach them in water. To fry, heat a skillet over medium heat with a little oil and cook the morcilla until they are browned and cooked through. If poaching, simmer them gently in water until cooked. Serve. Morcilla can be served hot as a main dish, sliced and added to tapas, or used as an ingredient in other dishes, such as stews or casseroles. Churros, fried dough pastries often served with chocolate dipping sauce. Churros are a delightful Spanish pastry that is popular not only in Spain but also in many Latin American countries and beyond. They are fried dough pastries, often served hot and dusted with sugar or cinnamon sugar. Here's how you can make them at home. Ingredients: 1 cup water. 2 tablespoons white sugar. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 1 cup all-purpose flour. Oil, for frying. 1/2 cup white sugar, for coating. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, optional, for coating. Instructions. Prepare the dough. In a saucepan, combine water, sugar, salt, and vegetable oil. Bring to a boil over medium-high heat. Remove from heat and stir in the flour until the mixture forms a ball of dough. It should come together and pull away from the sides of the pan. Fry the churros. Heat oil for frying in a deep fryer or heavy-bottomed pot to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Transfer the dough to a piping bag fitted with a large star tip, or use a chow maker if available. Pipe 4 to 6 inch strips of dough directly into the hot oil, using scissors to cut them off the piping bag. Fry 3 to 4 churros at a time, depending on the size of your pot, so they cook evenly. Cook until golden brown. Fry the churros until they are golden brown and crispy, about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Use tongs to turn them if necessary. Ensure the oil temperature stays consistent. Coat with sugar and cinnamon. In a shallow dish, mix together the remaining sugar and cinnamon, if using. Roll the hot churros in the sugar mixture until they are evenly coated. Serve warm. Serve the churros immediately while they are still warm and crispy. They are often enjoyed with a dipping sauce such as chocolate sauce, dulce de leche, or caramel.